everyone, my name is Saale, and this is a walkthrough on the dreaded, most horrifying level in Splatoon 3 story mode, after Alterna. Dun dun dun! So with an opening like that, let's jump right in, shall we? So after Alterna is broken up into 4 sections, and it is definitely a super gauntlet. You unlock this stage by having at least done every single stage in the game after the final boss. Now here's a tip: make sure your settings are absolutely where you want them to be and prepare yourself for a long play time, because this level is not a walk in the park. So starting off with section 1, this is basically an obstacle course, making you jump platform to platform, and to make it easier on yourself, ink the edges of the platforms in front of you. Then you're going to get near some Octo Troopers with Gatling guns. Now I prefer to use a curling bomb and get there quickly, but it is not the safest, so if you want a safer way, try to use the walls on the cylinder and kill them while they are on cooldown. Then you're going to have to fight some more enemies. What you can do is throw a bomb to get a little extra damage on one of them, and then jump over and some nicely aimed shots and you're fine. Now it's the Squid Surgeon wall. Make sure to entirely hold the A button and to time your surges and to take it slow here. There's no need to rush. Next, squid roll from one wall to the other, and then next you have the moving pillars. I prefer to use the Squid Surge by just holding it and then letting go once I'm above ground, but it prevents a lot of sliding, so once you get past this, kill the Octo Bombs that will quickly spawn in front of you. Now you have an Eat Grail section. Now take this one slowly, but still try to dodge any projectiles coming your way. Now the spinning cylinders, treat these like the ones from the beginning, and you should have no issues. Now for the last part of this area, keep inking the sides until you have a route made for yourself. And you're not fighting a losing battle, and soon enough, you're on to the second part. And now section 2. It's simple, but it is very difficult. To do this, if you miss one balloon, you die, but luckily, you now have a checkpoint. There is no trick to this one, though. All you have to do is aim well. One good tip, though, is the balloons always spawn in the same spots, so if you can get it down to muscle memory, it will become easier. Make sure after each line of balloons, though, to try to refill on some ink, and when it sends you into free fall, don't panic. If you start firing a bit beforehand, you will destroy some the moment they spawn. Okay, now section 3. Now this part is the easiest. Little Buddy or Small Fry, whatever you call it, will be your best friend in this part. This section mostly uses soaker blocks, so throwing Small Fry at them will let them extend and stay that way for a long time, letting you go with less risk. Now you will come up to a point, giving you a checkpoint. Now you will have to do a little bit of timing. For the missile rides, just get rid of the enemy sprinklers and shoot the blocks until they are all gone, but then stop, because if you keep shooting, the blocks will come out and destroy your flight. Then at the very end, throw a Small Fry at the balloon and it will give you a path to the final section. Now this is the hardest part. Be prepared to die a lot. This section is meant to be hard. It starts out simple with 3 enemies. Try to kill them while getting some ink coverage and filling your special. Also, try to keep your armor for as long as possible. An extra hit could need the most to beating this part. And your radar ability, if you got it on your hero gear, will be your best friend, telling you where the enemies are if you get close enough, letting you ambush. A good trick for when more enemies spawn, try to get close and kill them the moment they land to get 2 easy kills down. Also, a good trick is when you pick up specials, a different one spawns and you can cycle them out to get ones you want. A helpful one would be Zipcaster, because even though I didn't show it, at the top of the pillars, if you go up there, they will give you more armor. Now what's scary about the last wave is now they have specials. When you can do this, try to avoid being overwhelmed, and if there's a special coming your way, either run or fight depending on how confident you feel. And soon enough, if you play a bit defensively, you completed the level. Now good job, and go take a break. You deserved it.